Hey everybody, and welcome to week 16 of class. Hey, this week we're going to begin to wrap up the semester a little bit, and we are going to be focusing in on the post-war period of the United States history, a time referred to as Reconstruction. And this was a time when really the United States was trying to piece itself back together. The Confederacy has been defeated, and slavery will be abolished by the end of the year 1865 with the 13th Amendment. And there are a number of people in Congress, referred to as radical Republicans, who really want to see former slaves brought into the forum, right? Brought into the fold, brought to political and social equality. But of course, there are a number of others who do not wish to see this take place, both Northerners and especially Southerners. And so even though the Civil War is successful in bringing about the end of slavery and it keeps the Union held together, the war itself in many ways is going to continue on. The violence, the bloodshed, the animosity, those tensions which brought the war into existence, many of those things are still going to be there during this period known as Reconstruction. Now, effectively, there are three phases to Reconstruction. You have basically Lincoln's attempt at Reconstruction, which begins before he is assassinated. You have presidential Reconstruction, which is instituted by Johnson, who is president of the United States following Lincoln's assassination. And then you get a period known as Radical Reconstruction, or otherwise called Congressional Reconstruction. And as you're going to find, each of these three phases have a distinct objective. Congressional Reconstruction, or the radical version of it, is really attempting to try and bring social and political and economic equality to African Americans. And there are many people in the South who aren't going to have anything to do with that. And that's why you're going to see the rise of such people and such organizations as the Ku Klux Klan, who are going to fight against what they perceive as a threat to their livelihood. So that's really what we're going to be focusing on this week. This post-war period called Reconstruction. It basically is in existence from 1865 until 1877. Okay. The only assignment for this week that you need to do is the discussion boards. Of course, get your main one up by Thursday and your subsequent response and comments to me by Sunday. But you also have your second PowerPoint assignment due coming up fairly soon. So you might want to be spending some time thinking about that, working on that this week. Because the due date for that is approaching. And make sure you check the syllabus for the specific date on that. I don't want to give you the wrong date because off the top of my head I don't remember. But just check your syllabus for that and get working on that. Of course, please contact me with what topics you are hoping to do. Again, you have to select 2 topics from pretty much the date ranges of 1824, I think it is, up until 1877. Again, check your syllabus for the specific date range, but I think it's 1824 to 1877, and you need to select at least 2 topics that you think were really significant, and basically you do the same thing as you did on the first one. So that is coming up, and of course we are steadily approaching the end of the semester, so there will be a final exam, so you want to be thinking about that as well. Again, multiple choice questions, and it is not... it's not going to test you on things that the midterm tested you on. So it'll only test you on content from stuff from the midterm forward. So, all right, that's pretty much what I have for you. So as always, go in peace, be warm and filled. May the force be with you, live long and prosper, and may the odds forever be in your favor. Have a blessed week, guys.